Most people think you need some unique product or to invent the next iPhone to build a successful e-commerce brand. You don't. Blendjet makes around $52 million a year selling portable blenders. That's it. A portable blender. And when you really understand that, you start seeing the opportunity. Because most people look at a brand like that and think they must have some special product, some secret formula, but they don't. What they understand is how to take a very simple product, brand it properly, market it the right way, and make people want to buy it. That's the game. Now, maybe you are watching this thinking, yeah, right, another guru on YouTube yapping about making money online. Fair enough, there is a lot of bullshit out there, but I'm not talking theory here. I made over £8 million with one Shopify store. That's over $10 million from one store alone. I've got Shopify awards for 10,000 orders and 100,000 orders. And I've helped hundreds of people start and scale their e-commerce business too. So I'm not making this video to sound smart. I'm making it because I've done it myself. I used to work in construction for minimum wage. I knew nothing about e-commerce. I learned it the hard way. And once I understood the model, it all started to make sense. So in this video, I want to show you how a brand like Blendjet works, how I use the same principle myself, and how you can do it too. Not by reinventing the wheel, not by gambling loads of stock, just by doing simple things the right way. So let's keep it simple. Blendjet makes around $52 million a year selling portable blenders. And if you look at the product itself, it's not some mind-blowing product. It's just a blender. Portable? Yes, but still a very simple product. Then you look at the price on their website. Then you compare that to how much a similar product costs from a supplier on AliExpress. And that's when people get confused. They think, how are they charging that much for something this simple? And this is where people miss the point. People are not just buying the product. They are buying the brand, they are buying the trust, they are buying the experience. That's why one brand can charge way more than another one selling almost the same product. So the money is not just in the product. The money is in how you position it, how you brand it, how you market it, and how you make the customer feel. That's what people miss. This is also why I keep saying you don't need to invent anything special. You need to find something people already want and sell it better than most people. That's it. That's how brands like Blendjet grow. And that's how I build my stores too. So how do you actually do it? First, you find a product or a niche that already has demand. Not something random, not something you hope will work, something people already want. Success leaves clues, just model success. Second, you test it before going all in. That's where most people get it wrong. They jump straight into buying stock, building a fancy brand, spending a ton of money and hoping for the best. That's the wrong way of doing it. You test first, you validate first, and in the beginning you can use dropshipping or a private supplier like I do, so you don't need to risk loads of money up front. That's how you move faster without taking stupid risks. Then once the product starts working, that's when you go deeper into branding. That's when you build your store properly. Something that feels trustworthy. You want people to land there and feel like this is a proper brand. Then comes the part that matters the most now. The creatives, especially now with Meta ads, is all about creatives. That's why I always talk about influencer marketing, because instead of spending thousands on content in the beginning, you can get real people to make content with your product for free, just in exchange for the product itself. Reviews, unboxing, demos, simple videos that feel real. That gives you social proof and it gives you content for your website, your socials, and your ads. And now with AI, this gets even easier. You can improve creatives faster, you can test ideas faster, and you can move way faster than before. So once you've got the product, the store, and the creatives, then you send traffic. Organic with free influencer marketing, paid with Meta ads. And once the product is working, you can add Google ads too. That's the model. Find a product, build a store, drive traffic. But this is where smart brands think differently. Most people only focus on getting the first sale. They are obsessed with the cost per purchase, but that's short-term thinking. Real brands think about lifetime value. They don't just want to make a sale, they want to make a customer. And that's where email marketing comes in. I've been using OMNISEND for around 9 months now, and just by setting up a few simple automations, I increased the revenue of one of my stores by around 30 to 40%. If you are not using email marketing from day one, you are leaving money on the table. And it's very simple. When someone buys from you, that shouldn't be the end. That should be the start of the relationship. You collect the email, you follow up, you bring them back, you keep making money from the same customer again and again. As you can see here, the welcome flow made over 60,000 in the past 90 days, and in the past 9 months, OMNISEND generated over 200,000 for this store alone. That's from just a few simple automations running in the background. That's why I always say ads are great for getting the sale, but email is where you increase the lifetime value of each customer. Because even if ads get more expensive, and they do, you can still stay very profitable when that customer keeps buying from you again and again. That's how real brands think. If you are not doing this properly, you are leaving money on the table. And for me, OMNISEND has worked better than any other email platform I used. It's simple, it works, and if you already use another platform, they make the switch pretty easy too. So if you want to try it, check the link in my bio to start the free trial. And later, if you decide to upgrade, use my code G30 for 30% off. And this is what I really like about this business model. It's not just about making money, it's about building something that gives you more freedom over time. The goal is not to build a business where you do everything yourself. The goal is to build it right, use AI where it helps, hire a few remote freelancers to delegate the time-consuming tasks, and get the business to a point where it works for you and not the other way around. That's what this business model gave me. More freedom, more time with my family, more control over my life. And for me, that matters more than trying to look rich online. That's what money means to me. Freedom. Now, some people might say, why would I share this if it works so well and I make so much money online? Simple. There is plenty of pie for everyone. The e-commerce industry is expected to hit around 6.4 trillion in 2026. Even if you and I build brands doing $1 million a year, that's still only about 0.0003% of the whole industry combined. That shows how big this opportunity really is. There is plenty of pie for everyone, and most people still won't do this work properly anyway. I'm sharing it because I wish someone showed me this clearly when I was starting. No fluff, no fake lifestyle bullshit, just what actually works. And no, I'm not saying you are going to build the next Blendjet. That's not the point. The point is, you don't need a $52 million brand for this to change your life. Even a small slice of that kind of business model can change your life. For normal people, that kind of money is life-changing. So don't brush this off. This is a real opportunity, not some get-rich-quick thing, but something real and much simpler than most people think once you understand how it really works. If I could go from construction to making over $10 million from one store alone, you can build something too. So, if you want to learn more, I've got the free training below. I break the whole strategy down step by step. And if you want my help personally, one-on-one, to help you start and scale faster so you don't waste time on trial and error, then book a call on my website. You will speak with me directly and we will see if I can help.